telecast the OFTA Sportscast. Today's game between the Drivers and the Thingamajigs. I'm Lucas Ryder, here with my fellow broadcaster Jeremy Martin. How are you doing today, Jeremy?
I'm doing well.
Alright, let's get right into it. Today's matchup between the Drivers and the Thingamajigs.
Whoa! 4-2! 4-2! One is the mic, one is the mic. Hot, 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 hot. Riggins banana, Riggins banana.
I got you.
Down, say, hike, hike.
Ball, ball.
Today we saw a sender out there by the name of Johnson, who was really credible, really attractive. Jeremy, do you want to divulge into his tendencies there?
Yes, the attractiveness really came out. I mean, you saw those cheerleaders really coming up to him and trying to talk to him and get a feel for him. And, you know, his background, he comes from a really good family, really well off. He definitely has it all together.
And that family, you say right there, 2 words, high status. Not only in his social cast, but on the field today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, would you say his sending today, he was invoking kind of a confidence and trust within his team?
Yeah, I could really see a confidence building between him and his wide receiver, Riggins. I mean, when that ball was in the air, you could tell that he had major trust and confidence in his receiver to come down with the ball.
Tim Riggins, he's got a bright future ahead of him as a receiver. And something that I want to get into is the clarity that he received in his route running. He was making sure that Johnson was getting every pass down perfectly, and you could see on his routes today that he was making everything, including that nice touchdown from Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely. The clarity between them and the way that you could tell the language was really good when the quarterback threw the ball to him. You just knew that he was going to come down with it and play hard.
Right on. Let's get on to the Thingamajigs.
12 yellow, 13 green. The blue 14, that guy,
Huh?
that guy, that
What?
guy, that guy.
I'm so confused.
Ready, set, go, go.
Let's move on to the rookie sender from Dark Hollow State, Slenderman. Not very good out there on the field. You know, that big interception really cost the Thingamajigs the game today.
Yeah, the quarterback was pretty unattractive. He was really slumped over. He wasn't showing much emotion. He was kind of seemed a little off from his teammates.
And you think that kind of created a discomfort in the Thingamajig chemistry today?
Yeah, some discomfort. There was some definite distrust. There wasn't much trust in between him and his receivers, especially his receiver Williams.
And we noticed in his play calling too, there's a lot of mixed jargon coming up. You know, his receivers cannot understand the message that he was bringing to the table, and that was definitely evident. And let's move on to their star receiver, Williams. Low self-esteem out there. Elaborate more on that, Jeremy.
Yeah, he didn't really show the star in him today. He lacked a lot of self-esteem, and he had some bad communication with his quarterback, and that definitely showed out there on the field.
You can see there was disagreement in their routes calling versus the routes actually ran. You can see here on that big interception by the Drivers that cost them the game. The Thingamajigs had no chemistry out there.
Very much so. A lot of disagreement on the field out there.
And honestly, if you were to make an instructional video on the sender-receiver relationship, these two would be the worst candidates.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you there.
All right, let's go down onto the field for Sarah for more between the communication between both of the teams.
Thanks, Lucas. I'm here with Johnson, the sender of the game tonight. You did a great job out there. The communication seemed awesome. What do you attribute towards that?
Well, I like to attribute a lot of that to my confidence. I really like to have good confidence and dictation out there, make sure I'm communicating well and everyone's hearing what I'm saying. And you know, the Johnson and Riggins connection, that's always #1. We've been the best since day one.
Yeah, we're the best.
We the
We're
best
like
every
brothers,
time.
dude.
Like brothers,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
As you can see, they're having a great time celebrating out here
That
tonight.
pass you had earlier was awesome. You really seem to know what you're doing out there.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of experience together. We've been working together for a long time, built up a really strong connection, and you know, I was just feeling it. I'm on fire right now.
Yeah, we can all
Well,
tell.
you guys sure did a great job out there tonight.
Let's go over to Bailey and see how Slenderman's doing.
#1, baby.
Thanks, Sarah. I'm outside of the Thingamajig locker room with Slenderman after a very tough loss tonight. What do you have to say about that, Slenderman?
Well, I thought I was bringing all the right football jargon, but, you know, my team wasn't having it. Communication honestly sucked out there. I wasn't sending any good messages. None of the receivers were really receptive to any of my messages, and overall the communication was just poor. Us thingamajigs just did not have it going.
What do you think the drivers did to outperform you tonight?
Well, let me just talk about Johnson real quick. He's a really attractive, incredible dude.
I agree.
He was sending a message, and Riggins is a star. He'll be drafted, high receiver. He's very good, very receptive audience that they have on that team.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, and now I'm going to send it back up to the booth with Lucas and Jeremy.
All right, thanks, Bailey. For all the communication that we talked about today, Jeremy, I say we had a good time.
Yes, we did. It was a fun time with you, Lucas.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. This was the OFTA broadcast of today's game between the drivers and the thingamajigs. Once again, I'm Lucas Ryder. Jeremy Martins, tuning out. You'll just be sitting there in class.
That's not his last name. Professor. The word credible. Make sure you use that.
He was very credible and confident with all that he did.
Let's talk about Johnson real quick. You know, he comes from a nice communication.
Well,
I'll just stand up here.
Thanks, Sarah. I'm outside a little.
Banana left. Got you. Yeah. Hike. Ball. Let's go!
It was nice to see you confidence and trust. Hold up.
what?
Huh?